Very good afternoon, and it's the decider. We're back at the Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium.
Mehdi will spin the coin. Heads. Mehdi, Hassan Miraj, you won the toss. What have you decided?
Well, like to bat first.
Which has been the usual decision, and as you heard from the captain, there are no changes in the Bangladesh side. They'll be depending on
an ODI series win against Bangladesh in Bangladesh for the first time since 2011, unchanged from that last game.
Here come the Bangladesh batters with Chomo Sarkar, Saif Hassan, and the West Indian players coming out.
3 left unorthodox bowlers, so it's going to be a heavy diet of spin, 230, 240. For them to get that, they need these, and it's slightly in the favor of the West Indies. 50th one about to begin.
Let's play with Dutch Bangla Bank. And immediately he's fallen into a decent line. Gives him some width and he's lashed onto that. Well, he's not going to die wandering, is he? He's in the slot and he's tonked it away for an extra spray 4.
Well, there isn't anything tentative about that shot. It was full, maybe a little bit too full. And credit to the batter. He's been struggling in this series so far. First over, but a half volley is a half.
Nah, he's being cheeky, he's being innovative, and he's paddled that away, and that's also gone for 2 back-to-back Nexus Pay 4s.
Yeah, good batting when it comes off. Previous delivery hit straight back down the ground. This time he sees the line outside off stump. So calculated in terms of the risk and well played. Maybe he could have looked at the ball a little.
Oh, nice. Lifted that over the top. That is a shot oozing with confidence. That is a tremendous shot for a maximum, and it's a rocket 6.
Yeah, wonderful decision making, hitting with the turn. Just caressed it, timed it all the way for 6. A wonderful strike. There is a long off in position who's a little bit wide.
Oh, no, edge. Very lucky. Didn't know very much about that. The ball's going to find the boundary. And it's a Nexus Pay 4. Fortuitous one for Chomo.
Yeah, and Ruston Chase is indicating that the slip fielder is a little bit too wide. The ball shouldn't be passing between the wicketkeeper and slip. If anything, it has to go to his left, not to his right.
Oh, sweeps that. But the lone man in the deep at mid-wicket manages to go across and ensure that it doesn't go over the boundary, but a couple of runs nevertheless.
Been brought in reverse. Wonderfully played. Excellent execution. And all the way for a rocket 6. The second of the innings.
Wow, what a strike from Chomo Sarkar. He's into position. Look at him, how he gets into position before the ball is leaving the fingers of the bowler at point of release, into position, balanced, even with the reverse. Gets width of gets a lot of it. That's a brilliant shot. Spectacular stuff. You give him an opportunity, he's not going to miss out. That is an Nexus Pay 4 again.
And this is what you need to do when you get these types of deliveries. Again, too full from Akeal Hosein. He's been quite errant today, quite unlike him. 26 he's already conceded in only 3.5 overs.
It's also about putting the bad balls away. Once again, short and wide, and it puts it away. So they've been patient to just wait for the bad deliveries, and they've picked up runs. Very good shot. A very good afternoon to Parvez Maroof.
After everyone. Yeah, anything short and wide in this surface just sits up beautifully for the batter during the ongoing series. This is an excellent hit again. Not for the first time, and it won't be for the last. This is the second 6 of a reverse sweep by Chomo Sarkar and brings up the 50 as well.
Yeah, it's the rocket 6. That is a lovely piece of timing. He also hit 1-6 down wicket. And he's got long levers to go all the way for a rocket 6. Lovely way to finish the over. 5 4s and 4 6s. That's the last one.
Got to the pitch of the ball, mid on, mid off, in the circle, no risk involved. Excellent hit by Saif Hassan. Going with the turn, lovely head position.
Well, the reverse once again, and this time it's the right-hander. So it has been fruitful whenever they have opted to play the reverse. The rocket 4.
Well timed, well placed by Saif Hassan. Most importantly, when you're playing a reverse sweep, the head position is very important. Watching the ball till the last moment and making sure.
Again, beautiful pull shot. Yeah, it's a Nexus Pay 4, but as a batter, you don't need to be greedy in terms of looking to score runs at a good pace. Yes, if it's there, fine. If it's not there, block it. You still have to have a really good defense, and that has been the standout from both the batters. Lovely shot.
But played clean. Down the leg side again. With the angle, Justin Graves bowling. If he drifts down the leg side with the fine leg in the circle, he's asking for trouble. Second time in the over, a boundary.
Some kind of pressure. There you go. We went after it because there were 3 dots on the trot.
And brings up the 50 as well with that 2 runs.
Saif Hassan. Oh, what an effort. What an effort there by Casey Carty. Diving towards his right with one hand. Gone away from his hand. Goes for it big again. Fielder at mid-on inside the circle. So it's an easy shot to play for Saif. And it's gone all the way for maximum. The rocket 6 came off the bat of this right-hander. With that 6, the 100 partnership also comes up. And Bangladesh has also reached 103.
Yeah, the first time since 2023 that Bangladesh have recorded a 100-run opening partnership. Last time was between Liton Das and Tamim Iqbal. Now it's these two absolutely brilliant batting.
Catch it is the call, but it will go over the fielder's head as Saif Hassan registered his maiden ODI 50. And what a way to bring up his 50 here. And it's a Nexus Pay 4 as well. End of over number 16, Bangladesh. 109 without loss. Making some room. Shomo Sharkar now joins the party. Another rocket 6, this time from this elegant southpaw.
My oh my, a 7th 6 in the innings so far. And we're only into the 17th over. Gave himself some room, targeted the stumps, Karipi, and that's exactly where he wanted it.
Yeah, nicely worked. Running the first one hard. Now they'll have to settle for one. Yeah, you mentioned about both the batters. Lighted delivery. Intentionally played over the fielder's head. That is a classic shot from Shomo Sharkar at Nexus Pay boundary.
They didn't connect with the sweep previously. This time it's a different approach, a different option. And every time the West Indians have been a little bit too full, they've been punished. So good.
Same area, same shot, but not the best of timing on that occasion. Comes down the track, Saif Hassan. What a clean hitter of the cricket ball this man is. Another rocket 6 came off this right-hander's bat.
8 6s now in the innings. This is belligerent batting from Saif Hassan. He's played that shot really well today. He's used his feet really well today.
His contract till 2027 World Cup. Initially took the role till the Champions Trophy.
Goes for the reverse and ensures it goes past anybody close. He made it look so very easy. That's another Nexus Pay 4.
All 3 fielders behind square in the offside are in the circle. Yes, there's a risk again. But the ball met the sweep of the bat at the right time. Perfectly timed, perfectly placed. Success for both these batters. This is another big hit. Deep mid-wicket fielder in place, but he's a mere spectator. And that into the dugout of Bangladesh. And another rocket 6 brings up the 150 as well for Bangladesh.
And it comes in a hurry, and look at him go. Nothing can stop him. The reverse to the boundary, followed by the slog sweep over our corner. Look at this strike, fleet-footed into the area where he can get underneath the ball.
And not bothered even.
There he goes again. Fumble there allows the single to be taken. But now they're picking their spots quite easily. Bowlers in complete disarray. They've been taken to the cleaners. Full toss. Oh, catch it is the call. Now a little uncertain with the shot, but lucky that it just went over the top and just managed to reach the boundary. Next is pay 4 once again.
Certainly the bit of luck, or the benefit of the luck, is certainly with Bangladesh. Probably any other day it would have carried to mid-wicket.
That. There you go once again, shortening the length. Civil Rao. Ball rises away to the boundary for another nexus pay. This is brilliant. Good thinking, good batting prowess by Shomo Sarkar.
Poor delivery by Gudakesh Modi into his 5th over. Was worried about the 6 being hit in the first delivery. Pulled the length back, and that's way too short on a slow surface.
There he goes now. There is a fielder lining up, and he's got him. At last, some respite for the West Indies. Roston Chase inducing Saif Hassan to go for the slog sweep. Doesn't make the requisite contact, and the first wicket goes down.
It's a rocket out for Bangladesh. The option was right. Was turning back into the right hand, but that occasion the timing wasn't there, since the bat actually turned in the hands of Saif Hassan. Not before an excellent contribution. A power pack knock of 80 of 72 comes to an end by Saif.
Once again, some tight, accurate bowling keeps the batter to just 2 runs of the last ball of that over, which yielded 4 runs after 28. It's 181 for 1.
Now then, yep, it should be taken, and it is taken. And it is a rocket out. He'll be very, very disappointed because he was closing in on his 4th ODI 100. They cannot believe it. Hello, Samuel Badri.
Yeah, he's been dismissed like that before. Trying to take on Akil Hussain. Didn't get the middle of the bat, so just off centre. Akeem Ogis with the catch. Comfortable enough. Yeah, disappointment. Agonizingly close to what would have been a first ton against the West Indies. A good knock though, but with lots of overs remaining.
That partnership. Nicely clipped away. They should come back for the second. He does. He goes down the wicket. What a shot. Brave. That is a brave shot, because he's just come on to bat. And then there's a rocket 6 from the bat of Nazmul Shanto.
Yeah, the ball seems to be coming onto the batter a little bit more. It's not the first time we've seen a batter advance and target straight down in the slot. He made it into the slot because of that early movement. 92 meters hit.
Trying to shuffle across. Nicely played in the end. That sweep comes in from Tawhid Ridoy's bat. And would you believe it? A boundary after 41 balls for Bangladesh.
Good.
2 is the call again. In between the 2 fielders, but still, they'll have to settle for 1. A very good over from Athens. Just 3 coming from it after 38, Bangladesh.
What a turnaround. All credit to the West Indians. As head away, talking about the lack of boundaries, here's one.
And that's nicely played by Tawhid Ridoy. Goes through with the shot. He's more committed to play those straight to the fielder at deep square leg, paying the price.
And what a prize wicket, and you could feel that coming. You could feel that the pressure was being created. Tawhid Rida was trying to hit his way out of trouble, decided to go for the big shot down the fine leg area, but nicely positioned was the fielder for exactly that shot and takes it quite comfortably. And that look says it all. Very, very important breakthrough. Rutherford takes the catch.
Over covers head. Will it reach the fence? It does. Now it's interesting to see whether it's gone all the way or one bounce to the fence.
Well, terrific strike that is. It's against the run of play, as you'd say.
Catch it is the call. Fielder at long off does really well. Outstanding. Oh boy, would you believe it? He has done all the hard work. Almost took the catch.
So sad from Akil Hussain. As you said, he did all the hard work, covered so much ground. Look at this shot. Just inside out, maybe reached for it, just toe under it. Looks up, got it. He's just overbalancing, decides to flick the ball up. In the process, he doesn't flick it back inside the line of play. What it does is...
Well, another one here. Another one. Oh, that is a blinder. What a catch. Alec Athanaze, the flying West Indian player.
And then had to chase after it. Never easy running in that direction. The hand time, look at that. He was off the ground, almost parallel to the ground when he took the catch. Absolutely brilliant from Alec Athanaze. Shanto goes for 44th.
Well, that could have gone a little bit wider to that fielder and it would have been a boundary. Knocks him over. It is the rocket out. He's trying to play that shot down the ground. And Mahidul Islam completely missing it.
Yeah, he just changed his bat. Well, it didn't really make a difference because he missed this one completely. Turn again from Akil Hussain. Good length. If you're not to the pitch, if it's not full enough, then it's a dangerous delivery. Mahidul Ankon goes for 6. He stands back this time, straight to the fielder. Another wicket for Akil Hussain. A double wicket strike.
It's all about shot selection, isn't it? I know there are in the last few overs, so they're eyeing to pick up boundaries, but you've got to be spot on. Again, against the turn, and finds the fielder in the deep. Look at his reaction. He's loving it. Rishad promoted up the order, gone for 3. Good option, really good option. Has it got enough legs? No. So you've got another one, another wicket. That's what you asked for, Samuel Badri. You've got the 3rd one.
So you really have to middle it and time it. There was good connection, but because of the softness of the ball, not the distance. Easy enough catch for Hakeem Ogist, comfortable in the end. Another wicket falls. That's 4 wickets in quick succession.
Nicely played. That will be a boundary. Just too wide on that occasion. So easy pickings for Mehdi Hasan Miraj.
There's something to celebrate. He's very strong in that region. Mehdi Hasan Miraj, very strong square of the wicket. Just look at the way he contorts his body and opens the face of the bat to get the gap and to get the timing.
That's gone out of the park. That's a 6.
Yeah, it's a rocket 6. It's the 14th 6 of the innings. The joint equal most 6s ever hit by Bangladesh in a one-day international match. They got 14 in Sylhet. Now they've got 14 here at Mirpur. A full toss and got the treatment.
Record. Again, it's a full toss. This time, oh, it's gone through the hands.
From brilliance to disappointment from Alec Athanaze. We saw that catch a few overs ago. And now in the mid-wicket area, another low full toss, mind you. He knew that he didn't time it well enough. You can see the way he's looking. He's gotten there.
Should be taken. Oh no! Another one goes by. Now that's half a dozen, isn't it?
Connection this time. Is it good enough? No, it isn't. Another opportunity. This time it's taken. Akeem Ogis, another catch for him. West Indians hold on to one finally. But very disappointing effort in the field. And Bangladesh will close their 50 overs on 296 for 8. A wonderful effort.
Yeah, finally a wicket to Bhutekesh Moti. This time they hanged on to this catch. Right, Madison Mirage has to go. The 17 of 17, so after the end of the 50th over, good total on the board. All started with that smashing knock of 90.
Well, it's been a struggle. That man there, right off screen, Akil Hussain, second best figures in one-day international cricket, 4 for 41.
297 to win the series.
All set to go now for the chase, and it's going to be, and his man will be trying to get the breakthrough that might put, but they can also tell themselves that we can do what the Bangladeshis have done.
So this would represent a historic effort from them, Alec Athanaze. Brandon King had a good start in game 1, fell first ball in game 2.
Let's play with Dutch Bangla Bank. Straight away on the money, just a tad over pitched, hurried on to the batter. Gives the ball some air and does get quite a meaty part of the bat to it. Maybe a tad missed time, gets off the mark. Oh, that is going towards a fielder who's running around. Is he going to get to it? Not quite. Intentions maybe to go a little straighter. It gets a couple of runs nevertheless. It's coming round and it's up in the air. It's going to go beyond the fielder, well, away from him anyway to safety. But once again, not the most convincing shot there.
Middle them.
Well, he's got quite a bit of bat to it, but what he has managed only is to scoop it over the infield. Once again, struggling to time the ball properly. And one thing that also went in Bangladeshi batters' favour is when they didn't middle it.
Casey Carty usually does a job there. He's connected this time. Finally latches on for a rocket 6. A good end to the over, 15 without loss.
And then goes across, that's going to be close, and up goes the dreaded finger. I thought this might be a better call. He's pondering a review. He's trying to swing across the line, loses his balance. Nasum feels he's got his man. They're running out of time. 2-1, they haven't taken it. He's decided that it was straight enough, and that is the wicket Bangladesh have been looking for. Athanaze having a big swing, missing out and caught pretty much in front.
Yeah, missing out, and it's a rocket out. 3 times he's been dismissed via the LBW route in the series. Opting not to review it. Be interesting to see what a review would have meant. Yeah, he knew, the umpire knew, and it seems as though Alec Athanaze concurred and goes for 15.
Oh, slog sweep, and he's got it. He's got the maximum. That is a bold strike. That is a terrific rocket 6.
Yeah, it's a release shot. And a real pressure shot here from Brandon King. Credit to him that he's kept his eyes on the ball. Maybe a little bit too close for Mahidi Hassan Mirage.
The corner. And there he goes. That's the area. But this has gone past the fielder and it's racing away. And they get the first 4. Next is pay 4. This has been rather a tardy over from the skipper.
Yeah, some fans there supporting the West Indies. A rarity, but very well controlled again from King. That one was angling down the leg side and deserved that type of stroke. Another huge shout for LBW. And they'll think about it. And in this case, the wicketkeeper as well. The review.
Ritual decision is not out. Speed delivery front on when ready. Pitching outside off, impacts in line, wickets hitting. Mukul will get you back on screen now. I recommend you change your original decision to out. You're on screen.
Well, he has to change his...
Short stay for Aki Mogis.
Yeah, they just need a... Oh, could have been dangerous, but he's put that away for a boundary. And Nexus paid for. Very lucky indeed.
Somehow, Brandon King managed to bisect the gap behind square. Probably would have played it for the turn. That went with the arm. Played it late and brought the bat down in time, and the cow point fielder.
Well, the next ball is a wicket number 3 to Nasum Ahmed. Not sure whether that was the right call to go on the back foot and try to cut it one more time because the ball was on the stumps.
Yeah, spot on. I thought the ball was little too full to play the cut shot. A back foot drive would have been a better choice. It turned a little bit. The previous delivery went with the arm. This one just turned enough to disturb the furniture. And Nasum Ahmed, all wickets for him. 3 wickets now. King gone for 18.
Just on the up and they just gone past that fielder in the covers. Good work. Nasmuddin Shanto retrieves that one.
Yeah, good cricket all round. Nothing wrong with the delivery by Tanvir. Slog sweep. There's a deep square leg in play. Should be just a single.
That one kept low, turned, but somehow KC Cardi has managed to pick up a couple of runs.
A long hop.
Given 3-0. Oh, this will be taken. Yes, again, playing against the spin. And finally, it is Tanvir Islam who's among the wicket. This is a big wicket of Shai Hope.
Spoke so much about Shai Hope playing with the turn, playing the ball on its merit, and one mistake playing against the turn and cost us his wicket. He knows it. That was a low stroke. For his standards, he's certainly a better player than that. Would have been a better option with the turn, inside out over extra cover or long off. But nevertheless, Shai Hope, he goes for 4.
Likely on the shorter side again.
Yeah, the thing is, when you're chasing a target of 297 on a turning track, that scoreboard pressure is always going to play on your mind. Look at the last shot. Tried to power it, but again, the timing a little awry. Let's find the
73 runs. Nicely played again.
That is a good effort once again. No, just surely could not recover. Desperate attempt, but it's gone for an excess pay 4. And about time too. They need many more of those, the West Indies.
Yeah, that was a teaser for Shomo Sharkar in the deep. Did all the hard work. Catch it was the call and taken. Rishad Hussain strikes yet again. Rutherford departs. Mehdi Miraj takes a sharp catch.
And he was not sure which way it was coming to him. And Rishad amongst the wickets once again. You can't keep him out of the game. Trying to dunk it away inside part. One very quickly. What a wonderful grab there. Much to the delight of Rishad Hussain. He adds to his tally, which makes it 10 in this series. And it's Shervin Rutherford variations that he can be more dangerous. Now that's a full toss. Fielder coming down underneath, lining up, taking it, gobbles it up. Easy as they come. It's Nasim Ahmed who ensures that another wicket falls for the West Indies.
When you're going through a great time, even not the best of deliveries can earn you a wicket. Rishad Hussain is the man of the moment for Bangladesh. Look at that, a full toss. Roston Chase could have hit that anywhere, but he hit that straight to the fielder at long on as Nasim Ahmed makes no mistake. Rishad picked up his second. West Indies lost their sixth. Roston Chase departs without troubling the scorers. Bangladesh must be looking to go for the kill now. The 6 down West Indies are in feeling the heat at the moment. Need to have that confidence as a leg spinner. You mentioned earlier that Mushtaq Ahmed working with Rishad with his
in 6 overs. And again, as I mentioned earlier, they really don't have any answers. Is it poor, not a great delivery, a soft dismissal, and hello to Parvez Maharouf.
Hello, Arthur. Yeah, it was short, it was wide. Casey Carty, fortunately, that's a soft dismissal. We saw in the previous dismissal, Roston Chase, a juicy full toss, straight to long on, and this time it's Casey Carty, cut shot.
Inshallah, welcome boys.
In the gap, they'll come back quite easily. For 2, no. Just a little bit of a misfeeling in the deep allows. So they managed to go 213 in that match. We spoke about Shai Hope, who got a 50. And it does add on even small contribution on a tricky surface. Today was a different ball game for Bangladesh batters. 176, the opening partnership, and just
On its merit, but up against Madison Mirage, he's a canny bowler. He himself being a batter, he just thinks like a batter when he's bowling, and he's make sure.
oh, that's smashed away on the offside. Still cannot find the boundary. Okay, does it? Oh, it's a 4. Ankun messes it in the end, so it will be a boundary.
Yeah, initially, Ankun's knee got stuck into the pitch. He was worried about getting himself injured. Yeah, stuck's there. Seems like he's okay. He's walking it off. Certainly unlucky.
Straight given. So again, Rishad among the wickets. So what a series he's having.
2 reviews in hand for West Indies, but looks like Udikesh Moti is quite happy to walk it off. That was the previous delivery, just before the last delivery was dismissed, and this is the wicket delivery. Could have been the front foot, straight away in the back foot, and umpire has no hesitation. You just can't keep Rishad Hussain out of the game for a long time. 3rd wicket in his innings for Rishad.
He's been very impressive, and the person that he caught a good use of the feet, lovely use of the feet. One bounce to the fence.
Akil Hussain is no mug with the bat. He is a good player, sound defense, and he can play strokes like this. To the pitch of the ball, clean as a whistle. Hint of Darren Brow in that stroke, in my opinion. Left-hander from Trinidad. On the trot, losing it. And especially, we covered the recently concluded Afghanistan series. They play poorly. And it takes a big hard. Didn't play the first game, was brought into the side straight away, drafted into the 11, bowled decently well a couple of days before. And certainly
things hasn't gone the visitors' way in this third and final one-day international. They managed to bounce back in the second match. Shout and given. Down the leg side, nicely taken by wicketkeeper Noor Hassan Chauhan. Mehdi Hasan Miraj picked up his first. West Indies lost their 9th.
Yeah, stifled down the leg side. Mehdi Hasan Miraj with his first wicket. The wicket keeping has been good generally. That's a difficult take. He made it look easy. The captain strikes. Graves goes for 15, 9 turns, etc.
That's a big hit. It's a massive hit and a well taken by the policeman. Rocket 6. Yeah. You deserve some applause here, man.
Yeah, that blow brings up the 100 for the West Indies in the arc and out the park from Akeal Hosein. Just trying to repay the favor. As a reminder, 14 sixes. Second most overall. That's in the gap. That's brilliant. That's batsman-like from Akeal Hosein. He's raced along to 22 and Nexus before.
Yeah, he's dealt Rishad Hussain really well in this over. Playing with the spin, we have seen the first couple of deliveries. This one just went through the shot, leaning forward. And nicely played down the ground. Another boundary in this over. Expensive one so far.
Yeah, 19 so far, 1 delivery left. The most expensive over of the innings for Bangladesh. 2 full, and all credit to Akeal Hosein, who's taken him on.
And gone. Mehdi Hasan Miraj hits the timber as Bangladesh go on to seal an emphatic win over West Indies and a series win as well. They go on to win by 179 runs and their dominance against the West Indies continues. It's their 4th ODI series victory at home against West Indies and 5th out of 6 ODI series overall.
Yeah, what a performance. Disappointment on their faces, no doubt. It's a historic victory, or you can say a historic defeat. It's the largest margin of victory by runs for Bangladesh against the West Indies.
Yeah, that's the last wicket. Mehdi Hasan Miraj totally under Akeal Hosein, who was looking good. Slight turn, squared him up and disturbing the furniture. Skipper finishes things off in style as Bangladesh celebrates yet another ODI series victory at home.
Bangladesh have lost the 4 bilateral series on the bounce since the last time they won, March 2024, right here at home. Decimated against Afghanistan recently in the UAE, so they've shown tremendous character, domination. Won the toss and elected to bat yet again. 3 times they batted in Bangladesh, but the West Indies, look at that scorecard. Not only in this game, but also in the series. The bowling, Maza.
It was all spinners, Nasim Hussain and Rishad. 3 each for the 2 spinners. Miraj and Tanveer also picked up 2.
In front of their home crowd, they have put up a grand show to win the series 2-1. And when it matters the most, the senior players stood up.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download T Sports app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit tsports.com.